At the beginning of the 21st century, a virus spread on Earth that wiped out 99% of Earth's population. But that was before humanity was completely wiped out. A man named Trevor created an antidote that he saved about 5 million people. But there were some side effects too. Girls are no longer pregnant. That is, the way children were born naturally earlier, they are no longer the same way. The time after 400 years is shown. Everyone still lives in this city. Actually, it is a dome-type city which is on the Earth itself because the whole atmosphere of the Earth is not worth living. That's why Trevor built the city. Now there is no government. Scientists rule here and Trevor is the leader of all of them. Because of Trevor's arbitrariness, some people here are against him. These people are called Monikers. There is a warrior in it whose name is Æon. His mind is very sharp. She could talk to her leader telepathically. She also has a younger sister whom she rarely meets. Even today her younger sister calls her but she does not go to meet her because she has a mission. He has to destroy the surveillance system of this entire city. At night, she cleverly destroys that system. Because with this system, every single person in the city is monitored, and the next day he finds out that Trevor's security killed his little sister because they suspected she was a Monicans. The death of her sister breaks her to the core and now the hatred for Trevor in her heart grows even more. She wants to avenge her sister's death with Trevor. At the same time, the leaders of the Monicans order her to kill Trevor and now she is a dangerous warrior like Joshi with one of her companions. Trevor's head goes inside the quarters, where there are very advanced equipment and both of them are very fast. That's why they're escaping. Where Trevor is giving a lecture. Æon hangs the gun on him and is shocked when he sees Æon. He calls her Catherine. Æon also lowers his gun. Just then, Trevor's security arrives and knocks Æon unconscious. When Æon's eyes open, she is locked in a room. Trevor comes to him. Æon asks her, "Why did you call me Catherine? Do I know you?" Trevor says yes, "That's why you didn't kill me." And with that, he walks away. Now there is food and water for Æon. She sees that there are some particles in the water. That is, something has been added to the water. She keeps a water sample with her. Æon now whistles, after which his electronic marbles are drawn towards him. They get stuck on a wall. Then there's a blast. The wall collapses. Anya runs away from here. On the other side we are shown Trevor's brother whose name is Oren. His words clearly show that he is the one who gives the order to control the Monicans. That is, he is against his brother Trevor. He wants to get him out of the way and become the leader here. At the same time, when Yen is fleeing from here, she finds her sister's boyfriend here. He is shocked to see her. Her sister's boyfriend tells her that Trevor is a good man. He wants to save the people of the city. While those who are Monikers are spoiling the atmosphere here. Ryan doesn't believe her. She shows the water she brought with her to her sister's boyfriend and asks what the tiny particles inside mean. He says it's a message. When you drink this water, you will get that message. This message is from Trevor. Trevor has called to meet her. And now when she is going to meet Trevor, she is getting strange visions. But she ignores those visions and goes straight to Trevor. She wants to kill Trevor because that's what killed her sister. His security killed his sister. That's the first question she asks Trevor. Trevor says, "I don't know anything about your sister." Actually, there are some people here who mislead the Monikers, which spoils the atmosphere here. When Æon is near her, she has strange visions and as soon as she sees it, she automatically moves closer to Trevor. The two become intimate and soon Æon is reminded of his mission. She knocks Trevor unconscious. And then he sees something underneath. As soon as he holds her hand, a secret door opens below and she now goes down the stairs. Where he sees something like an octopus. As he holds her hand, she clings to his body. Actually it is not a real octopus but it is a gadget which has a red button in the middle and now Æon presses that button after which she teleports to another room which is completely white. There is a recorder which she keeps with her. She also shared some pictures of herself. But then Oren's secretary arrives and attacks him. But Owen is also a very good fighter. That's why he managed to escape. And when Oren finds out about this, she becomes pregnant here. But by doing so, the memories of that clone along with that DNA also goes with it. That is, somewhere inside that child, there are also hazy memories of that earlier person. That is, when this little girl grows up, she will have hazy memories of her old life, which will always come to her as a dream. And now Trevor tells him that I have been doing a lot of experiments for the past several years so that humans can naturally get pregnant in the same way as before. I had done such experiments on your younger sister too, and she got pregnant naturally. And when my little brother Orion found out about it, he had your little sister killed because he didn't want humans to get pregnant naturally. Doing so will take away from them forever the power they have that Orion doesn't want. In fact, such experiments were done on many girls and all of them became pregnant. But Orion killed them all. Now here also comes Orion, who accepts all his things. He says that I was behind all the girls who disappeared in the city. I killed them all. Now here the people of Orion shoot at these two. Trevor is shot and wounded. But somehow Æon takes her out of here with him. He pulls out his gun. After which she asks, "Who is Catherine? Why did you call me Catherine?" He says, "Catherine was my wife's name and you are her first clone. For the first time in 400 years, I made a clone of who you are." And now both of them go to the lab where there is a formula so that girls can get pregnant naturally. Their inertia can be completely eliminated. In fact, Trevor himself is a clone. That's why he has been alive for the last 400 years. And now let's decide that it will completely blast that place. Where the DNA of 50 lakh people, i.e. 5 million people, has been preserved. If everyone's DNA is destroyed, his brother Oren will be forced to give the drug to every human being. Only then can people be saved. But before he could do that, Orion arrives with the Monicans, who surround them. Æon talks to her partner telepathically and tells her everything about Orion. She says, "You have to trust me." He believes in it. That's why she stops her accomplices from killing Trevor and Æon. They start shooting at the people of Orion. When Orion sees this, he shoots Æon's friend. Seeing this, he gets very angry. In fact, he killed her younger sister and today he killed her best friend. That's why she attacks Orion and kills him, and now she goes upstairs where everyone's DNA is and blasts that relic, causing it to crash down. He hits the wall of the city so that the wall breaks and now everyone comes out of that wall. After 400 years, all of them have seen the outside world, which is very green. There is nature everywhere. At the same time, humans are now as fertile as before. That is, they can produce their own children. This means that humans will once again grow as before and expand on the whole meaning. The film ends here. Hope you liked this story.